Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Kindred Kitchen. This is V here, and Pan's behind the camera today. And we are still doing our 25 days of Christmas, so keep checking back with us. And today I have a dessert recipe. It's not really 50-50, but it is oil-free.
Dessert or breakfast.
Dessert or breakfast. My kids love this recipe, and it's I would say it's good enough. It's mom's goal.
Yeah.
But it is not 50-50. It is vegan. It is oil free, and I'm using maple syrup instead of sugar in this recipe, so you can say it's better.
That makes it a little healthier.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's pumpkin donuts. So I'm using pumpkin in it, and I'm gonna spice it up with pumpkin pie spice. So I'm gonna run you through the ingredients, tell you what I have here. I have half a cup of whole wheat flour in the bottom, and I have 1/4 of white flour here. And I still have a little more wheat flour on the side, just in case, I like to see how the batter goes, if it's too thick or thin. I have 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is 1/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree, and this is 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and some vanilla. I have about 1.5 teaspoon. I like it vanilla. And this is about half cup of milk. It's a little less, but we'll see how it goes. Normally, I would put like a glaze on top of the donuts, which you can, which is just powdered sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of milk. Mix it all together till it's like nice and flowy. And Pam did one of those in her video, so we can link that below for you. But I'm just gonna sprinkle some powdered sugar over them. I think it looks pretty and festive that way, like snow falling on them. So I've already sifted through my wheat flour. I'm gonna put my white flour and sift it. And it's a pretty easy recipe. And because Pam got me in the habit of using a fork instead of a whisk, what I want to do is I want to put my wet ingredients first because I want it to mix well. No, I'm not gonna. I usually take a rubber spatula and get every bit of my maple syrup out.
Well, maple syrup is not cheap.
It is not, and
it's good, so you don't want to waste it.
You don't want to waste it. So I'm just gonna mix this properly. Now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna add the rest of this flour in here.
Is it too thin for your liking?
No, actually, because I'm gonna add the soy milk. I haven't added the soy milk yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add it. And you can even add like chocolate chips to this. That makes it delicious, or maybe just milk chocolate on top.
If you change out the pumpkin, you could do any flavor.
Yeah.
Add in some cocoa powder and some chocolate chips. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
So what I did is one time I tried it with chocolate chips in there, which my kids loved that too.
Pumpkin chocolate chips.
Yeah. And then one time I just glazed it with chocolate on top. Kind of just like your recipe, right? And this is the baking powder going in, the salt, and my pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna mix everything together. And I've preheated my oven at 350, and I'm gonna bake these for about anywhere between 11 to 15 minutes. And everybody's oven is different, so I would check, yeah.
Now I was looking at your tins. Can I bring your tin over?
Yeah, please.
Because I use the silicone, but you have a non-stick.
Yeah, I have a non-stick one, yeah.
To bake them in.
And I've tried it. Like I said, I don't really grease it.
And I will link this down below, and I will also link the silicone ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're both good, but I had not,
I just found this at the store, I found this at a discounted rate. It was on sale. I got it for like $4. So I was like, I'm going to try it out for $4.
Oh, yeah.
And what I do is I just take my scooper, the small cookie scooper, and I'll probably just put 2 scoops in each. And then I'll bake it for anywhere between 11 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna fill these up. I am gonna clear it up a little bit because if they don't have the holes in the middle, they're not
donuts.
Yeah.
They become muffins.
Yeah, so my kids remind me of that, so I'm very aware. I just like to come in the end and fix it up, you know? That way I'm just done with all of it.
That's funny. Children can say the funniest things sometimes.
And it's like, okay, I'll make it a pumpkin.
I can see that, Mom. It's not a donut.
Yeah.
Where's the hole?
Yeah, where's the hole? That's the first question that comes to their mind. So I am going to clear that up just so that you guys know too, okay? We are making donuts.
So this makes what, 8 donuts, but if you have what you've got left in the pan, the bowl, it'll make 9 donuts.
Yes. And that's enough, you know, it gets done. You know, usually if I make 12, it's like hanging around the house.
But also, if you have stuff like this hanging around the house, I feel like it's not good for my weight loss.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't even have a craving for it in the last 6 months for stuff like this, but I still don't want to have that there. It's like, why do I want to chance it? You know? So I make just enough for my family and
but you know,
don't have a lot left over.
See, that's good, but with my family, it doesn't matter how much I make. If it's left over, it just stays there, you know? So I try to make less. That way
and I don't know where my boys get this from. It must be from their dad because, well, he's like this. They're not sweet eaters. If I make a cake, if I make a pie, if I make muffins or donuts or something, they will have 1, maybe 2, and that's it. My husband, as weird as he is, does not like cake. Like cake, period. Like not like chocolate cake or vanilla or whatever. He doesn't like cake. Which I think is odd. I'm like, how can a person not like cake? But, you know, so he's...
I wish I didn't like cake, too.
I know. So he likes pie, but still, even if I make a pie or something, cookies, he'll have 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And then that's it. The rest of it will sit around the house. And my boys are that way, too. It's not that they don't like sweets, but they just... It's like they have 1 and like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, how do you do that? You know what? How do you have just 1?
But
so, you know, they didn't get that from me. But
but I have 9 in here, and I'm going to bake these at 350 for 11 to 15 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Everyone's oven is different, so I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
So here you have it. The donuts are out of the oven. They smell really, really good. And this is all I do. And I usually let my kids do it, but they kind of go overboard. So I'm not going to call them in.
Yeah, they're occupied at the moment.
So this is what I see. It looks so pretty and snowy. But I'm going to keep doing this. Just cover it all up.
And the kids will get a treat.
Yeah. And there you have it.
Aww.
And there you have it. And these, and they're not really sweet because, you know, I know I did add maple syrup, but it's not that sweet. Because I did try a bite of it last time I made it just to make sure the recipe was correct. But it turned out really, really good. And with the powdered sugar on top, the kids couldn't even tell that it wasn't really sweet. So try this out. Have these on board. They're good for breakfast. They're good for snack. They're good for anything. And as long as your kids enjoy donut, they'll enjoy this. And until then, why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Check us out on Instagram and on Facebook. We're K-Vegans. And on Instagram, we post everything we're eating. We're still following Dr. McDougall's diet 50-50. And this is not our treat. This is for the kids. But we'll check you back again tomorrow. Bye.